Hello everyone, welcome back to, my channel, which I'm Dark Phoenix, and, as I said, in videos that are, of course, no longer on YouTube, we were doing videos for the, preparing of this game, Strangers of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin. Of course, guys, I've been wanting to play this game. When the game came out, I played a bit of it last night. Well, because those of you who live in Great Britain, well, no, not Great, the UK, this came out at midnight on the 15th. I'm not sure what time it came out for other countries in other regions. But anyway, so, Strangers of Paradise, it's a good game. It is, well, from what I've played, especially when I played the demo. So, let's get into it. I have played a bit of it, but we are going to do a new game. But let me just check my settings. And yeah, everything's still the same, and I know what you're gonna say. Yes, my attack is on square and my activity is on X. Just leave it as it is, because this is the way how I've been playing it and it works for me. So we are gonna do a new game, and we're gonna do this on action, because I want you guys to enjoy the story. I want to enjoy the story with you guys, well, for this let's play. So let us get into Strangers of Paradise. Also my recording's gonna cut at some point because well, let's just say there's copyright content in here, so if it seems like something to skip, that's the reason why. Oh,
Bring it!
Well, that was easy. I'm just messing with you guys.
We won?
Looks like it. Then why doesn't it feel like it?
So for the quick cut right there, guys, was in a copyright scene. Basically all that's happened is essentially Jack, the main character here, was just walking in this field. I think wondering where it is, and so basically this is the tutorial. So let's get on with it, shall we? Yellow bar above an enemy is the break gauge. Attack the enemy to deplete the gauge. Press X to expend MP to use an action ability to deal heavy break damage to your foes or any kind of heavy damage. Breaking enemies by completely depleting their break gauge. Approach broken enemies and press circles to finish them off while with a soul burst. So with slaying enemies with a soul burst will recover your MP and raise your max MP. It's not just that, there's something else that will increase your maximum MP and restore it. We'll get into that, well, in this tutorial. Hold circle to deplete your break gauge and adopt the soul shield stance. Blocking attack in this stance will restore MP and increase your max MP. This is what I was talking about. Pressing square after a successful block to lunge forward and unleash a normal attack. Well, not just square, it's normally your tap button. So for me, because it's square, because my tap button is square, it's telling me to press square. So lock on, use soul shield and then attack. Soul Shield and Guardian. Soul Shield is an extremely powerful counter that will stagger the enemy while raising your MP. However, it will greatly reduce your break gauge, so a failed Soul Shield may end up putting you in hot water. Guardian, on the other hand, will greatly reduce the amount of break damage you take. It's a safe way to reduce the threat of incoming attacks. Start combat by Guardian to get a feel for your enemy's attacks, then gradually mix in counters with Soul Shield as you get more comfortable with the flow of battle. Soul Shield and recovery. The amount of MP gained by Soul Shield is directly proportional to the amount of break damage a block attack would have dealt. Soul Shield is an effective countermeasure against big damaging attacks, but Guardian and Evasion are better strategies against faster enemies that hit more often. That's partially true. Trust me on that, guys. Instant abilities. When you deflect a enemy ability with a purple name using Soul Shield, which if you played the demo you already know this one, that ability will become usable as an instant ability. Activate the instant ability by pressing, well, for me it's R1. Instant abilities do not consume MP, but the number of uses is limited. And these actually do help you a bit, guys, to get the break gauge down. Like, see, that one goes down, as you can see, it goes down really quick. There we go. And now we've got the command ability, Lightbringer. Okay, I think this was in the demo. Well, I know it was. I can't remember if it was in the beta demo. I never played it, but I know it's definitely in the demo that came out before the game came out. Anyway, Lightbringer, when your maximum MP is increased to 2 or more, that's actually, by the way, guys, that's actually a lie. It's not your max MP. Like, you can literally, well, it doesn't need to be increased by 2 or more. Like, you can use your max, like your 2 MP that you've got to use this skill. They're saying that as a safety, well, as a, they say don't use it when you've only got 2, but you can. Anyway, when your max MP is increased to 2 or more full gauges, you can spend MP and max MP to cast Lightbringer, which will be L2 in circle. While Lightbringer is active, enemies become easier to soul burst, which is very helpful when you're surrounded by foes. For more information, see the relevant entry in the tips section. So let's do this. Reclaim your memories of combat. There we go. Right then, so let me put it in the simplest way possible. Attack your enemies to deal damage. Do your abilities to just bring the break gauge down. Use Soul Shield to, well, get MP up. Well, to restore your MP and get maximum MP up. Attack does the same as well, but not as much. If you see someone doing a purple attack and you'll tell by the attack and if it's in purple, use Soul Shield to get it. Those attacks to decrease the enemy's break gauge a lot more, which of course, if you want to take them out quickly, which some enemies you do want to do that, then of course I would advise doing it because it does help. And of course you've got your command abilities, which is basically Lightbringer at the moment. You do get more, which helps deplete the break gauge. So yep. So we are now just gonna continue on, and we are going to leave the area because I know what to do for this. Oh.
Look, the crystals can sense each other.
You have one too, don't
The mission is to kill Chaos. That's all I know.
Me too.
you? Good. We're all in the same hunt.
I'm Jack.
Jed.
Ash.
What?
Need something for that?
It's just a scratch. Nothing a little spit can't heal. When are we gonna fight Chaos? All this monster hunting is a pain in the ass.
Seriously. Fingers crossed we're done.
Either way, time to pay the king a visit.
And we don't leave without answers.
The world lies shrouded in darkness. The winds die.
The seas languish, the earth decays. But the people believe in a prophecy, patiently awaiting its fulfillment. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. You are skilled, to be sure. Few could have slain even one of those abominations, let alone 3. There is still the matter of your number, however.
When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come.
And your crystals trouble me. They do not shine the color they should.
Can't argue with that. But you need warriors, right? Look in front of you. Here we are, ready and willing to take Chaos down for you.
And with all due respect, isn't that what matters most?
Perhaps. Yet a question still weighs on my mind, warriors of dark crystals. Why court danger so eagerly? What could you possibly hope to gain?
All I care about is seeing Chaos dead. I need to. It's not a hope or a dream. It's like a hunger, a thirst. Does that answer your question?
Very well. Minister Lago, fetch the key to the shrine.
My lord.
Jack, Ash, Jed. I place the future of Cornelia in your hands. Do not fail us.
I'm not talking to them PCs, by the way, guys. Like, well, this is a let's play. I'm not exploring everything.
What's going on?
Princess Sarah. The people love her.
Like a flower blooming in a dark wasteland.
Come on, Jack. Wouldn't kill you to smile for once.
Jack, you've returned. And with a few more scars.
Nah, it's nothing. Jack has the best medicine.
That's wonderful. In that case, if it's not too much trouble, would you be able to spare some for our soldiers in the castle? There's no medicine, is there?
Is there something you want?
There is. I need a favor from you. I heard you were going to the shrine, so I thought this would be my only chance to ask.
Favor?
2, actually.
Of course.
There was a knight by the name of Garland who set off to battle Chaos as well, but he never returned. If you could, I would be grateful if you looked for him.
Look, we don't have time for a rescue mission, Princess.
I understand. You don't need to go out of your way. Just keep an eye out for him.
What does he look like?
He always wore such splendid armor, with a helmet that was terrifying to behold. He towered over the other knights. Even so, his voice was always warm.
How long ago was this?
Perhaps 10 years ago. Although, it seems just like yesterday. No one believes me. Not the minister, not my father. They say a knight by the name of Garland never existed.
As you wish. We'll see what we can do about your missing knight.
Thank you, Jack. Jack, wait. The other favor. Come back safe. And soon.
Aww.
May the crystal's blessing be with you. Always.
Odd. Your crystal vibrating too?
Yeah, weird.
Forget it. We need to focus. Tomorrow's gonna be a long day. Let's get some rest.
Hey, Jack. Just the guy I wanted to see. I heard you're off to the shrine tomorrow. Why don't you spend the night here?
Yeah.
Great. Come on in.
News of your departure will soon spread, and failure will leave a stain on the king's reputation. Bear this in mind. Travel northwest, and you will reach the Chaos Shrine. Go with the crystal's blessing.
And here we go. You can talk to people while in the map. Press the options to open the game menu, select talk to initiate a conversation. These chats will give you glimpses into everyday lives of the people of this world. But oh yeah, and for those of us that pre-order this, we gain of course some of the DLCs, early DLCs such as the Braveheart Sword, the Lustrous Shield, and the Rebellion Greatsword. I will not be using them for this let's play, mainly because they are, it's best to just, for my main game they were OP, but I'm not sure about it in this game. Right, battle settings, change jobs. Again, the battle setting menu, press R1 and R1 to choose the character you want to customize. Be aware the party members other than Jack are limited in equipment they can use. Changing equipment affects various stats. Press the touchpad. Pressing the touchpad will automatically gear with the highest level. Every piece of equipment has a level that determines its stats and strength of its effects. Also guys, actually that's something else I want to bring. This is a little bit of a challenge let's play, and the challenge let's play is, of course, as you can see, my swordsman and my duelist, let's read this. A battle set's job grants a job affinity bonus to both battle sets. Having affinity with the job will grant some of that job's powers in battle and allow you to gain EXP for it as well. Of course, we've got duelist, we've got pugilist, we've got swordsman, and we've got sword fighter. Of course, the only reason why we've got sword fighter is because of the lustrous sword. So yeah, and of course, I might consider leveling that one. Well, I'll level it up after we get the proper sword for this. But as I was saying, this is going to be a little bit of a challenge let's play. So, of course, in the game, as you can see, you gain job levels. I will, and there will be certain things which we'll get into later on in the game that will allow you to gain specific, that will allow you to do some of these job levels. I will not be using, I will be using them, but I will only be using the one before the boss battle, or if I'm in the hub world, because there are easy grinding spots in this game that you can use to level up these jobs. So I would literally do it to get to make it a fighting chance. But anyway, swords and sword fighters. Sword fighters excel in both offense and defense. Balanced fighters, they possess a range of weapons and skills, combo abilities that let them excel in any situation. They can also equip a shield to bolster their defense. Sword fighters can use interception by pressing X, which will automatically counter an enemy attack. As you can see, I've got the things equipped. I won't really be using this. If anything, I'm only using it to level it up, because it's required for one of the later classes that you can get in the game. But if anything, I'll be using this mainly to get my MP, the soul, with the soul shield, and then of course I'll be switching back to swordsman to just do general attacks. But anyway, let us go into the Chaos Shrine. Mission levels. Each mission has predetermined mission levels. Make sure to compare this with your average equipment level before attempting a game. The lower your average equipment level is compared to the mission level, the more break damage you will receive and the less break damage you will deal. And they are not joking about that.
Looks like chaos has been waiting for us.
You gonna make us go in there and find you?
Guess we'll just show ourselves in. Could be something good in it.
I'm counting on you.
And this was the thing I was talking about for the job thing. So touch the cubes. This will basically set it as a respawn point. Cubes. Touch the cubes to restore your HP, MP, and refill your potions. If your max MP is lower than your initial MP, it will be restored to the initial value. Doing so will revive any slain enemies and remove any unclaimed items from the field. When you fall in battle, you will return to your last set of cubes you have touched. So in this, you can like of course. I'll get to that at a different point. I wasn't meant to try and press that at all. So as you can see, the job trees, which is what I was talking about before, and it will load up. You got your battle settings. When you get more party members, you can edit, change your present. So like that's how change like what you want to do. Well, present menu, how to use. From the present menu, you can edit and save your battle sets, so you can switch to them later. The present menu can be accessed from the various locations, including cubes or the world map. Items, which actually I am going to do because, well, there's something I'm going to do because, well, I would like to do it. I'm going to lock these because there's something in the game that you can do that well, if you do it and you don't want to get rid of these items, oops. Let me do that again. As I was saying, there's something that you can do in this game that if you don't want to get rid of your that if you don't want to lose your items, then of course do it like this. That way you don't need to lose them. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Next time we're gonna go through, well, hopefully get through the Chaos Shrine in one go because the place is quite big. And until then, I shall see you guys next time. Bye.